G'day, I'm Evan and welcome to Gamey. Joining me on the show this week, it's Naomi Higgins.
Hello, I'm Naomi Higgins. Did you know that?
What are you eating, Evan?
I was eating a nut bar.
Got so much food in his mouth right now.
Grace Jarvis is here too.
Hello!
Just hit your switch.
Punching my belongings.
Stop.
Evan's lost control of his limbs.
Have some more muesli bar.
We've driven him to the edge.
And Andrew Levins is here too. The very first time.
It's him.
And maybe the last. Just put it out there, I don't know. I want to welcome our new patrons who signed up recently. Nerdy Guy, Bison.
That doesn't sound right. There's no way.
I think you said nudie guy.
No, definitely Nerdy
That's someone
Guy.
that is nude all the time or someone that just loves nudie juice. Is that still a thing?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Oh,
That's still a thing.
yeah. Tambolonius,
Picking you up.
Clifford Dobo, Ono Mobo, and Sunny Sanchez. It's nice to have you all on board.
Thank you so much, everyone.
This is the first time since episode 123 where I have not started by plugging our merch thing. Anyway, it's not important.
We brought it up now.
Yeah, well, we don't have any sales on at the moment.
That's his new soft launch of talking about the merch. It's like, well, I'm not talking about the merch, so
Yeah.
That's a new
Yeah.
technique.
it's like nagging them.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't even talk about the merch. We don't
Yeah.
even care if you buy it.
Go buy
We don't
merch
care if you
now.
buy it, or we would put a discount on it, but we don't give an F.
So
I don't see any of that money specifically, so I truly don't care.
I also don't care.
That's just because he's an alpha.
The vibes are weird today.
Yeah. Well, it's a slightly warmer day. I feel like I'm just like,
We're not
Why are you wearing a jumper?
I don't know. I don't.
He refuses to take the jumper off.
I could take the jumper off.
You're like a girl who has her period at school.
Why? Oh.
If you're wearing like a jacket or something, you're like, no, I just don't want to take it off. It's because you've accidentally stained your skirt back there.
Right.
Tenuous link.
This week we're talking about Pokémon Scarlet and Violet. But first, what do you think of this?
What?
We all wear clothes.
Yeah.
But our video game controllers simply haven't had the option. Well, that's about to change because for $38 you can order an official Xbox hoodie for your Xbox controller. They feature a zipper and tiny armholes. Now they're there.
They're so ugly.
Oh, that's why you're wearing a hoodie today.
Oh, that would make sense.
Okay. Oh, it's in there.
What do you mean?
Snug as a bug in there.
The
in there.
controller is in there.
Yeah, you can barely see it with its hoodie on.
And you can't play it while it's got its hoodie on. Is that...
No, I guess it's a storage thing?
What happens if you put it on a PlayStation controller? Do you get arrested?
Right, question.
Evan-
I imagine it would fit.
Would you say that even with this hoodie on, this Xbox controller made you look?
Well, I mean, you can barely see it. I'm not sure. I think it would be the hoodie that's making me look.
You're looking. Oh,
I'm
really?
looking- yeah, I think it's more about.
What about if it
Okay.
had nothing on?
Yeah, even with nothing on?
Well, I mean, it would be pretty plain in that situation, I guess, and maybe I wouldn't pay any attention to
Make it look.
Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Bring out the naked Xbox.
These are cute.
No.
No, they're really very ugly.
You think so?
Yeah.
They should make a hoodie for the Xbox fridge. Because that would get cold.
I mean, that is just a
There's an Xbox
cube.
fridge.
Yeah, because you know how they made the console that looks like a fridge?
Yeah.
They were like, isn't it funny that we made a console that looks like a fridge? We also made a fridge that looks
Oh.
like the console that looks like a fridge.
Yeah.
And now they made a hoodie for it.
But that'd just be like making a hoodie for a cube. That's not really. I don't know. This makes sense
feels
because
like-
it has little arms, right?
Hoodie.
It doesn't have a head or a bottom half,
But it's got arms.
so you just need a tube.
It feels like the purpose of this hoodie is to cover the chip dust fingerprints all over this controller.
Yes.
Then wouldn't it cover the top part?
Well, I guess, yeah.
I feel like the purpose of this is to make money.
You've made your controller look like a sex pest. Why?
It needs little wraparound sunglasses that you can wear as well.
That does look very similar to the hoodie of a man who once followed me. Don't worry, he didn't win.
I'm looking forward to the hoodie percent of all the speedrun community.
Yeah.
Can you play?
Like,
I don't think you'd be able to use the controller with a hoodie.
Yeah?
you see a
You know where the
controller,
buttons are.
you're like, that's for controlling video games. You see a controller with a hoodie on, I'm like, oh no, he's gonna get his dick out in a green room. Like, it's
Yes.
somehow it's made the controller an ominous, anthropomorphized being, and I don't care for it.
Yeah, I don't
would
like
glue
that the
chest
hoodie's
hair
staying
onto it.
stuck
Yeah.
up.
Hey, what?
The hoodie's staying stuck up. It is ominous.
Just terrible pubes, but like for some reason's mad at you for not shaving.
Anything to say, Evan?
I would buy one.
This is just trash, right? You buy this, it's like cute trash. It's
Yeah,
like
I
the
think
type
it
of
is.
thing that Beck would buy.
Yeah. It's like could be a stocking stuffer
nodding.
for Christmas, but they're all sold out. So
They're
if you-
sold out. Wait,
can't get them till February now.
$37.95. Is that AUD?
I think that is AUD.
AUD. Well, that's not as bad as I thought.
That's not too bad. I
But
mean,
it's
that's cheaper than a
still
regular
insane.
hoodie.
Ugh, 100%
Cheaper than a regular hoodie.
polyester.
I think it's cheap.
Yeah, it should be.
Not
I mean,
only
it's tiny. It's for a controller.
Okay. I
Something
reckon
that doesn't get cold.
You buy a toy car, you're like, fuck, that's a good price.
Also, why are they releasing it in Australia this season?
yeah, it's hot.
Like, it needs board shorts.
I don't think about us.
And also,
about us.
it's 100% polyester. Like, not only does your controller look like a sex pest, it's sweaty now.
It was already sweaty.
It's all sweaty now.
Do you think this would fit Gonzo?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
He just like stepped in front of
Yeah.
the screen, like, what are you talking?
Yeah, we can almost picture Gonzo wearing this hoodie.
He's almost in it.
He's about 4 controllers big.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that.
What about a small child?
He needs like.
A very, very small child.
It would be a child that's on
Have to be actually
about to die.
that puppet on TikTok. You know, the one that everyone
The
is like
spinning-
showing their kids being like, this is
Yeah.
you as a baby.
Oh, it would fit that puppet for sure.
Puppet.
Also, I like. What do you get the person who has everything? Nothing. They're fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's accurate.
Yep.
Alternatively, clothes
good
for
work,
their controller.
Beck.
Yeah.
This is great copy, Beck.
Thank
Good
you.
work.
I'm a big fan.
If you join the Patreon, you can read this. She does a good job.
Read this whole
And I
article.
rarely ever read it.
And he rarely ever reads it out. I feel like Beck's labour is
Well,
not getting
it's
appreciated.
there to be read out. It's there for us. It's a little thing for us to read.
It's good because you can really get a temperature check on where Beck's brain's at. And if you want to know, this is not a good sign. This one today.
It's bad.
This is
It's bad in there.
fucking nonsense.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of it's in capitals.
Chat points. Did you realise your controller was naked? Because it was.
Blah blah Xbox
Was.
blah.
Not is.
Why bring up the asthma medication cost? And Beck says, because my asthma medication is too expensive, and so is this, but at least my medication does something. And then in a puff of smoke, the people at the marketing company meeting turn into unlimited Serotype inhalers, and I am free of typing this mess.
It's a real train of thought.
She's going fucking crazy.
Don't subscribe to the
going
Patreon for this
fucking
one.
Yeah, skip
Needs
it.
help.
Lost some
She
patience.
needs your money for her inhaler. Diva alert, right, Evan?
Yes. Maybe we should move on.
Hi.
I feel like we've said enough about this.
Evan, when are you and Beck getting married?
I don't know. She keeps asking that. I don't.
Okay.
Oh
Look,
my.
you didn't bring us an interesting enough first topic, and now I will delve into your personal relationship. Why haven't you popped the
She
question?
keeps asking that.
She keeps asking that? I wonder why.
You know,
I wonder
I
why
would
she
say-
keeps asking that.
I would say, what sort of patriarchal society is this that she can't ask you? But I wouldn't if I was her either.
No. Yeah.
Beck, instead of a ring,
It's not a gender thing at this point. It's
you should get one of the Xbox hoodies and put that on his finger.
yes.
That's romance.
Well, not available till February now. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are the latest pair of mainline Pokemon games. And the first, other than Pokemon Legends Arceus, to
Arceus.
feature. Is it not Arceus? Like
Why
us?
would it be Arceus?
Like us?
Why would it be us?
Why not?
Like us. Grace.
I have played
you
that
listening?
game. There are no asses in it. I just, as a spoiler, if you haven't played it, sorry, there are no
In the
asses.
DLC.
Yeah.
Well, they always
There's
make
a lot of snow.
They always make you pay extra, and it's
An
like,
ass.
when you knew this is what I wanted it for anyway, just put it in the original game.
the first other than Pokemon Legends Arceus
Arceus.
to feature an open world. They've broken sales records, but that's not all that's broken. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Damn, dude.
All right, harsh.
It's up to me. I can't wait to get started. Whoa. I can roam free and explore wherever I want. Wait up. There's Pokémon everywhere. Oh, some new ones I've never seen before. And old friends. Battle! Let's do it! Whoa! Now it's a water type? Come on, let's see what else we can find. Catch, battle, and train in the newly evolved open world Pokémon Adventure. It's my world, my way. In Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet. Only on Nintendo Switch.
That was a look at the trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Wow.
Wow, what a trailer. So, I mean, I'm not really a Pokemon guy. I haven't really played many Pokemon games. I did really like Pokemon Stadium. I think it's my favorite ever Pokemon game. I played that a lot on Nintendo 64. Great game, because it was all about the battles.
Guy loves the battle.
He loves to battle.
Best part of the
Evan's
Pokemon
mad because I'm the reason we're talking about Pokemon. And I hate the battles. The battles are the worst part.
See, I don't get that.
I just want to collect up all the little weirdos.
What is there other than battles, though? That's
Collecting them.
A rich story.
The
walking around?
Pokedex.
You're just walking around
Walking
the place.
around, getting
your
your
Pokedex.
Pokemon.
This one's got even more walking around than the other ones.
I love it.
It's just walking around as like a means to an end of a battle, another battle, another
Don't you love to go shiny hunting?
shiny hunting.
Addicted to violence.
That's why-
You're doing a Jerry Seinfeld bit. You're just walking to get to somewhere else.
Yeah, that's
Just
walking.
go for a walk. Right? Is that a bit? Did I make that up?
No,
Probably
that's the
talked
Jerry
about that.
Seinfeld bit.
You have any other observations?
I think that's a fine place to start. So it's an open world game, like Pokemon Arceus.
Why would you do that?
Huntius.
Why would we go back here?
Which I did not play.
I played
did
it.
anyone play? Did
It's
you play
really
it?
good.
Okay, great.
It was very much about
Pokedex.
Like finding
you would hate it. There's no
Pokedex.
battling.
Why is this different to Arceus? Because that was like a spin-offy game, right? It wasn't like because they always release them in pairs, right?
It
But
was
Arceus was
you're
like a
in the
sequel to the
Arceus was like
previous
you're
one?
in
It's a
the
prequel.
past.
Yeah.
Prequel.
It's like telling the story of how people first started catching Pokemon.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's
Like I
still,
said,
The
beautiful,
beginning of
rich
the
story.
slave trade.
Yeah.
but it's still like a full Pokemon RPG open world.
This is my problem with this game. What are these freaks? What
Fido.
are these? There's a one called that's called a
Fido?
The donut
Lechonk.
dog.
You know what
do
my
you
problem with the
mean?
game is?
What's your problem with the game?
That you just attack animals so you can catch them and then make them fight each other.
don't
Okay,
even
well
get to
that's
eat them.
that's Pokemon in general. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you gotta fucking rough them up a bit if you want to be able to fucking
You gotta
wrap
make
them in
them-
a tiny
them in a
ball so you
Weaken
can
them.
use them to fight.
I.
That's crazy.
No, it's the best
They've
bit.
got new weird Pokemon in this game, and
Unlike every other Pokemon. Pokemon are always very normal.
I don't care for it. I'm like, who are these new? These are not the freaks to which I've become accustomed.
Why is this flamingo one just a flamingo?
Yeah, right.
mean, they're just
Some of them are just animals that exist, and you're like,
You
what?
said they were
At
weird.
some point, you have to go back to. They just kept.
I was
I
like,
feel
what
like
was
there's
the
so
point
many
of teaching us
Pokemon.
that song if you're just gonna fucking add new guys? You know the song?
Poke Rap?
The Poke Rap.
No.
I never learnt the song because I wasn't allowed to watch TV, but
Were you
That
allowed to
makes
play
sense.
Pokemon?
yeah. But I had Pokemon Pearl for my Nintendo DS, and I played it obsessively, like too much. You're not supposed to play it that much. I was going into like niche little corners and doing weird shit. I discovered that if you transfer
Kind of pervert? What are you
they've
talking
overcome
about?
this.
What are you doing?
It used to be if you trade and then you turn your DS off in the middle of the trade, both of you get the Pokemon. It was like a hack.
Ah, yes.
But they have they've cut down on
They
that.
patched it.
Yeah,
patched
they
that.
fixed that.
Man.
That's not available anymore.
I had Pokemon Red,
Okay.
The first one.
Game Boy. Was that the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was like my older sisters had it and then I had it. But
I-
that
I-
was good.
I stole I was on a family holiday when I was in my very early teens, and they had one of the kids had a Game Boy, and I stole the Game Boy for the entire holiday. Didn't go to the beach once, and just played all of Pokemon Red.
So smart.
Yeah.
It was a really good game from my memory.
I did that once. My family went to Thailand, and the like room had. To like make up for the fact that it was a very cheap room and there was heaps of traffic noise, they had like
What kind of trafficking?
I guess just
Cars.
cars.
So that's the first one I was thinking.
Drugs or
I tried to think of what those Thai little carts are called, but I couldn't remember. Anyway, it's.
a rickshaw?
But I just like refused to go. I was like obsessed with Barnyard, the video game for the PlayStation 2. I sometimes worry
Pokemon were in
that
that?
I'll never feel
Wait,
about
Barnyard
anything.
on PS.
I know, she said it like that was a game that everyone's familiar with. You know,
I sometimes,
Mario, Sonic, and Barnyard on the PS2.
I sometimes worry that I'll never feel as strongly about anything as I felt about the Barnyard
Like a horse girl
PS2 game.
game?
No, it was like, you know the movie Barnyard? It was a
No.
really bad movie.
Oh.
It was this animated
about?
movie about
Where's it set?
cows. About cows that walk around on
Cows?
their hind legs.
Ow.
And then
That was the
sometimes
last thing I was expecting.
one of the games in the one of the mini games in the game was like squirting. It was like squirting milk at shit. It was like, who's the best squirter? It was like the copy was bad. And you had to like attack the
Milk is just
policeman.
pee.
Yeah. And you had to like get coins so that you could decorate the barn, because after the humans went to sleep, all the barnyard animals went in the barn and like had a rave
okay,
kind of
right.
thing. I loved it so much. It's not important anyway.
So Pokemon, the release of this game has been overshadowed by talk of bugs, glitches,
Bug-type Pokemon.
performance
They're in every
problems.
one of these games.
and also the
And
political
these
landscape.
freaking guys, like this is like a transformer. Like why is he's got wheels?
Ukraine
Is it a
and stuff.
creature or
You
not?
don't see this shit in Barnyard on PS2. None of those cows had wheels.
Like, can you please
election.
decide if you're creatures or machines?
midterms.
Yeah,
I can't cope.
we've got his
Victorian
tax
elect-
returns now.
And then this lady is gay.
I'm talking about things that overshadowed this launch.
Yeah,
COVID.
sure. There's a new wave.
It's one of those things where, like,
Yeah.
for like the first weekend it came out, my TikTok was
wave.
just people playing this game and all the weird bugs, like all the like hilarious glitches, like Pokemon suddenly just flying off the screen. And,
Yeah, I mean,
That sounds great.
I know, that's what I mean. Like, that's the thing. I think this game is like the most fun I've had with a Pokemon game in ages, and all of the fuck ups are funny. So it's a win-win situation for me.
yeah, you could certainly look at it that way.
Episode over.
If you
Not if you're Evan.
Ben.
Evan
You're
takes
a
this
stupid
very
little baby.
seriously.
I
In the Dark Pictures anthology game I played last week, no technical hitches.
it was actually technically pretty good. It was just a bit clunky in the way that it controlled.
We're
Anyway,
not talking about the Dark Pictures
No, okay.
anthology, Evan. Not again.
We're talking about Sonic Frontiers.
yes.
Who else 100%ed it?
I 100% bought it, and I still am going to send you the receipt, even though I was sick. Because you can't refund it, and it was an expensive game. But I didn't buy this one, so I think that makes up for it.
Is Sonic still in the desk?
Yes.
Sonic check.
Sonic
Still
check.
here. It's still here.
Where's yours? If you're cold, he's cold. Bring him inside.
So
What's up, Evan? You know what? You know what?
yes.
I just feel like I'd rather talk than you. I can't even believe that you would say that you only like the battling in this, because this is turn-based combat,
Yes.
which, as we all know, is for babies.
Well, yeah, it's all for babies. Did you not hear when I said I can't watch my friend's show because it's so stressful I have to walk around the block? I can only consume media for babies. That's the point.
But there's strategy to it.
There's no nuance.
You know what? What do you mean strategy?
It's turn-based.
I feel like this is the same way people talk
Types,
about
there's
Hearthstone.
types. Water beats fire, fire beats grass.
Yes.
Fairy,
So
what does fairy
you
be?
could do that in a non-turn-based
Normal?
battle.
You could, but this is turn-based.
Yeah.
So?
So why would you enjoy that? That's
What?
crazy. Well, because I'm a completionist,
Yeah.
so I would have to do with the
Me
collection.
too, I 100%
I was
Sonic
into
Frontiers.
this.
How are you going with that Sonic Frontiers?
Oh, I had
Sonic
to.
check.
Have you actually
Sonic
played
check.
it?
Yeah, man, I 100% at Sonic
Oh my
Frontiers.
God.
That's fucking.
I'm a
Wait,
real
you
gamer.
100%ed
You
it.
are a real guy.
You actually 100%ed it.
Yeah, man. Game of the
You
year.
have a child.
I have 2 of them.
And a
I
rabbit.
made them, they weren't allowed to sleep until I 100%ed Sonic Frontiers. They were like,
The new
Dad.
Bean Dad.
And then I was like, we're not allowed to start Pokemon until I've 100%ed Sonic Frontiers. I've got to find all of Knuckles' memories and restore balance to the cyberverse.
cyberspace, yeah.
Cyberspace, yeah. And I did.
Well done.
And I was like, now you may go to bed.
No, I got like 2 levels into Sonic. Now that, well, you know what? You're paying for it anyway, so I'll just tell you because I was sick that week. I did like 2 levels and I was just like trying over and over again because I was like, I want that fucking, there's like 3 red coins per thing.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, shit,
There's
give it to
5.
me. I wanted to get to the S tier. Oh, like, this is not the game for me.
What did you think of the open world for Sonic Frontiers?
I preferred that part. I thought that part was sick.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But then I thought the cyberspace levels were like fun at first, but then you keep.
just classic
you
Sonic,
keep-
though,
I know,
isn't
but that's the shit. It sucks.
Can we define open world, please?
You can go anywhere and you don't have to tackle
On
it.
the island. You can't go up the mountains. You can't go in the water.
But I mean, there's not a linear way
I think
necessarily to
isn't
approach
that-
it. You can.
But isn't that as the same
It
as
makes
old
it
Pokemon
worse. It makes it worse because it's like it's just showing you all the things you can't do, as opposed to like when it was like pixel art. It was like you can't walk in the water physically, whereas now it's like if you walk in the water, it goes, oh God, you scrambled back, and it's like I didn't need any of that. Just don't let me go in the water.
They should make a pixel art Pokemon game every year.
Right?
And then one of these games
Because
like
these
every
ones,
3 years or something.
These ones are
there's no-
so shitty because they're like, look how good our animation is, and it's like the more complicated you make the animation, the more obviously it looks bad.
What starters did you guys go with?
I got the Quaxley.
It's
It's like a duckling with a pompadour haircut.
Yeah.
Got the cat.
Sprigatito.
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 Look how
fan.
cute she is.
I was sharing with Bec, so I had the fire thing, the Fuecoco.
Freak.
Fuecoco.
That
Fuecoco.
freak.
Fuecoco.
Fuecoco. I'm playing with my kids, and my daughter is 6, and she asserted her dominance and said the character's name is Tilly, her name, and it has to look like her. And then we finished the character creation game, and she was like, "Cool, I'm gonna go on my iPad now." And so now her brother has to play as her.
That's so nice because she's always with you.
Yeah.
Right.
Power.
What a girl boss.
Yeah.
The next Elizabeth Holmes.
She has some new NFTs
Oh, no,
that you'd
oh,
be
no.
very interested in.
I didn't play this enough to have like any like glitching or bugs or anything that kind of
Wait,
got
you
in the
didn't
way.
answer my question.
What was the question?
What?
Are the old Pokemon games not open world?
No.
Well, I mean, they're
You
not. They're like, it is a big sprawling world, but like you need to go through that town to get to the next town.
Yeah, no.
It's a very linear path. The
I
open
guess.
world,
Can't really miss anything.
the open world element of this, where it's like truly open, is that like, you know,
You can
it's
go
not as
places
linear.
that you can't do
You can
anything
do
at
the
yet.
Titans. You can go to the gyms.
Yeah, there's
you can
3 different storylines that you
find
can
a
kind of
legendary
play
Pokemon.
through, right?
Yeah.
I'm over it. It's too 3D. I don't want it.
It's 2 3D.
That's my thought as well. Make them pixels. It's so much easier to cross stitch.
You're just thinking of yourself. But I remember this from, you know what? I still have the last Pokemon game on my Switch that I never actually have
Sword
played
and Shield.
yet.
Sword and Shield.
I got Sword. I have not played it yet,
Neither.
but I spent $80 on it. But then
I completed Shield. I got.
it's bad.
So how come you got Violet, you got Shield, do you always get the second one? Is that
Yeah.
just a beta move?
I guess.
You really are. That's like
When I was a kid, I had Pearl and my sister had Diamond. So now, like,
you're just
that's
low status
That's
forever.
the system, I guess. I got Moon.
But does
when
she still
got
get the first
Sun.
one now? Or
Yeah,
you're
she
just-
does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That'd be really
And she's
funny.
my little sister. I'm
She's
just,
a Tilly.
I baited myself.
Yeah, no, I'm a sword. I'm a red, type of girl. Sorry.
Did you play the old Pokemons?
Yes.
You just don't like the new 3D Pokemon.
She played Red, remember?
Red.
Well, that's because they just have a tiny bit of text. You go, okay, and then you're on your way. You're actually doing stuff. Whereas
Yes.
this, I played it.
battles.
I played it earlier today, but it's so much
There's a lot of
The
chat.
first 2
bumping
hours of
into
modern
people
Pokemon
and
games is
talking
abysmal.
to them, and it's like,
It's
I
real
don't
bad.
care.
And in this one, you're in a school, which is like the whole thing with Pokemon is that you're a loose
And
child
it's a little bit Spanish.
and you have nowhere to be.
So they say hasta la vista.
Yeah, it's quite Spanish. They
Ah.
keep trying to give you churros, and the churros give you powers, and it's
Love
like
churros.
too much.
Oh, come on, it's churros.
I mean, I guess in a sense, churros always give you powers.
Where's the Pokemon that looks like churros? That would be sick, right?
Don't say churros right
There
after
must
we
be
all
one.
said churros.
Yeah, don't
There's a thousand
call
of
us
them.
out like
Make
that.
us sound so fucking stupid. How dare you?
I thought this game was
Oh, they have a camera.
real.
I don't like that you
Oh,
can't go
Pokemon
into
Snap.
shops either, Bec. You should be able to go into shops and you can't talk to people. My whole thing, like Pokemon, I'm always talking to everyone to see if they want to give me a little treat. And most of these people you can't even talk to.
That's probably a good lesson.
I don't know. For me, it's like
Society's changed. This is a game made post 9/11.
the first post 9/11 Pokemon.
They're all traumatized. Different world.
Yeah, I guess you can't go talking to strangers in case they give you treats.
See, it's a good lesson.
I guess. Thinking about it now, I guess it is a good lesson.
I don't know. It's like this big dumb world. You have a dragon that has wheels that you just like scoot around. You like, bash into little
have
Pokemon,
wheels.
and then they try and fly at you, and then you take them out with one move.
Yeah.
And then I like that you can just kind of go anywhere. Like my son was just like, I'm just gonna go as far as I can go. He went to a gym that he shouldn't have been at, and he escaped by like every one of his Pokemon was out except one, and he managed to fluke his way like through the end of that gym. And I was
Oh,
like,
shit.
it's like
Wow.
normally like if you play like linear Pokemon experience, you're so OP by the time you do anything. I like that this is like you can play this.
can fuck
wrong.
up.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And you can be like, I can
Well,
come
I
back later.
think, regardless, I guess that does make it harder because they are like very easy. Like Pokemon Shield, I was like beating everyone. I don't think I lost a single battle in Pokemon Shield. Like you just can't lose. Whereas like when I played Pokemon Pearl as a kid, I would spend like hours and hours trying to beat the what are they called? The Ultimate Four or
Yeah.
whatever they're called. But it
The
was like
delicious four.
if you die on person 3, you have to go all the way back to the beginning and try again. And it's like I have no money to get potions. Like it was stressful.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's like they just send you back, and then you just have to start that one battle over again, and it's like, well, this
How
is
funny is
easy.
you go to like one gym and they're like, our gym loves olives, and so in order to like get to the gym leaders, you have to push a big olive into a goal. That's like the mini game. I was like,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm back in.
They're like, yeah, that rules. Actually, I'm into that.
You haven't done the big bouncy olive yet?
Not yet. I love that they committed to the Spanish theme.
So you're on your motorbike dragon and you're just like bashing this big inflatable olive into a goal.
That is most of them, to
Hell
be fair.
yeah.
The ones where it's like the ice, and it's like the ice slides you in a
Oh,
direction
yeah,
that you
yeah.
don't want to be in, and you're like, fuck, how did I get over here? Now I have to slide back. Like those.
Evan, can you
know
name
what,
as
I'll
many
just-
Pokemon as you can?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh
Well, I guess there's nowhere to lose this. It's just
Well,
as
wait,
many as I can.
we
right?
already asked you what your favorite Pokemon was, and you said
I didn't. I wasn't here for this.
Pikachu?
that's
Yeah.
what he said, and that's how he said it as well.
And he said, that's the main one.
Pikachu, Raichu, Squirtle, Blastoise, Diglett. I know, like a lot of the original ones I would know. Mewtwo, Nidoran, is that one?
Yeah, that's one.
Mankey.
Thank you.
Nidoran, the one that can be a girl or a boy.
Nidoran or Nidoran.
Muck.
You can get Nido Queen or Nido King.
Muck is Muck a Pokemon?
Muck's a
Yep,
Pokemon.
MUK. What's Muck backwards,
Geodude.
Evan?
Come. Is that why? Is that
this
it's
a-
like
is this a
Ekans,
game you
right?
play
It's
with
like
your
the
kids?
snake.
Yeah.
The old what's Muck backwards game.
While they were still living with me, yeah.
Yeah.
Dig Trio? Is that, or there's like a
Doug Trio.
Doug Trio.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Everyone's mad at you today.
Mew, Charizard.
He said it would be my last episode.
Charizard.
This guy who loves battling said it's going to be maybe my last episode, he said.
Turn
Is
based.
he gonna, he's going to turn-based battle me?
Now you have to wait for him to say something.
Naomi's flatmate has been whittling a sharp stick for Evan, and Evan's going to choose which one of us he's taken out tonight.
That's
right.
I don't like olives at all.
Olives.
Why would they make you do an olive
Because it's in
minigame?
Spain.
Spain! The
They have olives
Spanish,
in
they
Spain.
love olives.
The classic Spanish sport where you ride a motorcycle horse and you bash a big olive into the goals.
You know, they
Yeah,
did
that's what they do right after the running of the bulls. They run with the bulls
No.
and then they bash olives into
I'm
things.
finding it all really off-putting.
They did it with the Fortnite, putting that in every video game, the Battle Royale, and now they're doing it.
Well, they put olives in
They're doing it
Fortnite. Now they're putting olives in
Olives.
Pokemon.
It's disgusting.
I'm not a
Pandering.
fan.
Quick
Count
cash
me
grab.
out.
And they have this thing now where like every Pokemon game they have to do like something special and new. And in Shield it was like Ultra Max Evolve
Mega Hex or
Megas.
something.
You just made them real big.
Baymax.
And it didn't make them any more powerful. And this one you make them they become more crystalline.
Yeah, it's a terrestrial.
I think it looks cool.
Terrestrialization.
Terrestrialization, yeah.
Why is it? That's such a bad name for
It's
it.
not good.
What would you call it?
Crystallization.
Diamond mode. Look, I don't make games. Gem power. I don't know.
Power.
I think Gem Power might
Terrestrial-
actually be a move.
Kids can't say terrestrialization. I can barely terrestrializing. No good.
Yeah.
No good. I'm gonna terrestrialize my Spigolotti. What's his name?
Spigolotti.
Rigatito.
Sprigatito.
Oh yeah, and they named the
Spaghettini.
Pokemon have more Spanish names for
Is
some
that a
reason.
Spanish name for something? Sprigatito?
No, but it's like
Sounds Italian.
Yeah, it
maybe.
means hat.
they're near
Is that
each
true?
other.
No. But can you imagine?
The hat Pokemon. It would just be a whoop, whoop of a hat.
Yeah.
Our hat Pokemon.
Oh, they're hat Pokemon.
Yeah.
What are they called?
Hat. I don't know.
Hat.
They called Spaghetti.
Hatley.
There's a teapot. There's a teapot Pokemon.
Okay.
It's a teapot with a ghost inside.
Okay.
There's also an apple Pokemon, and I love the apple Pokemon.
You're a big Apple fan.
Yeah. I don't know why that's my brand on this show, but
They're not the brand, the fruit.
the fruit. There's an apple
Do you have a
Pokemon.
favorite type of apple that you like?
Pink
Jazz.
lady.
Really?
Jazz apple
Crazy.
for me.
Yeah.
Jazz.
Jazz apple. You got jazz apples down here?
Wait,
Sydney.
wait.
Michael
How many
Hing
apples are eating up
is a
there?
big purveyor of the jazz apple, and it's put
I don't
me
like them
off.
anymore.
Yeah, I know.
like
He's
a
like
Granny
too
Smith.
into them, and it's made me want to never try
No,
them.
they're the
That's
best
nerd apple.
Why is Granny Smith a nerd apple? Just
Granny
because I said
Smith.
it?
Granny
It's
Smith.
green.
Dumb.
It's a
bitch
virgin apple.
What's that new apple?
It's the apple of virgins.
What's
It's
that
the
new
apple of
apple?
like geriatrics.
This is just showing me new type.
You got to get married so
like
you can
it.
stop being a virgin.
Jonathan's the virgin apple.
New type of apple. There was a new one
the
I
Chad
heard.
the virgin or Jonathan versus the Chad Jazz.
Yeah.
Maybe I might change my name to Chad Jazz.
I think in Indonesia they're cracking down on sex out of marriage.
What
Yeah,
does that got to do with
this is in the
apples?
news.
What, did I miss something while I was looking up types of
Evan
apples?
just had a stroke.
How are they cracking down on it? Like, what's their system?
I think it's like jail time.
Oh no.
I don't know what I don't know how you enforce it.
On what?
Sex outside of marriage?
Pokemon game did you play?
Grace said something. Don't worry about it.
Doing to apples.
No, it's because he and Bec are having premarital sex, and I'm here to clamp down on it. I'm here saying, put a ring on that, so you stop flying in the face of God.
Are you sure, Grace? Have you ever met someone with bigger virgin energy? They could be saving themselves. There's a new type of apple called Cosmic Crisp, and that's the one that I want to try.
What does it taste like? Apple?
Apple?
Everything you've ever dreamed of.
Cosmic Crisp sounds like a Pokemon.
It's a hybrid
Sounds like this
parentage.
freaking guy's name is Cosmic
That's
Crisp.
what I would call terrorization or
Yeah.
whatever.
Type of apple.
Yes! The
Large,
Cosmic
juicy
Crisp.
red, has perfectly balanced flavor and firm texture.
I love a firm texture.
Sounds hot.
And launch.
I mean, obviously not to you, Mr. Granny Smith pervert.
Evan's got
They're
a fucking
yummy.
apple. Again.
This game, it's quite.
Just remembered that I was dressed as an apple last time. Evan has never fucked me.
Yeah, let's be clear on that.
The complaints department's over there.
This game. This game.
He doesn't pay his guests and he doesn't fuck them.
This game.
Yourself.
is it's quite ugly.
Are you still free tomorrow, by the way? Just kidding.
Which Pokemon would you fuck, Evan?
Yes, these are the questions.
This has come up at least twice on the show in the past.
Right.
And the correct answer is Mewtwo, because it's the only one that could consent.
And Meowth.
Oh, Meowth can talk.
Yeah.
Is that only that Meowth that's in
it's
Team
one,
Rocket,
it's like
or
a
Mewtwo has a
all-
better
Yeah.
rig.
What? Sorry, what?
Mewtwo has a better rig.
That's true.
And it would be voiced by Bill Nye.
Yeah.
Who voices Mewmouth?
Someone I know is
Meowth.
really annoying.
Mewmouth.
Newmouth?
TJ Miller.
Well, why would you say that? Why would you do that?
Meow!
That fits to me.
It's TJ Miller.
He's from Silicon
He's a
Valley.
great comedian that everyone likes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You definitely want to go on the subway with him.
No.
I think this game is quite ugly. What did you?
well,
This
that's
game looks
an
like an
attack.
avocado fucked another avocado.
That's an attack on the country of Spain.
That's a TJ Miller bit.
Is it really?
Stop bringing up TJ Miller!
He's Evan's favorite, most fuckable Pokemon.
What? If the whole appeal of this game is you get to walk around this amazing, huge world, the world is really not that appealing.
Pokemon Company is very small. They haven't got enough money to make their games better looking than this.
But it's also like a massive step down from even the Arse game.
It really
It was
is.
not even that long ago.
Yep.
The Arse game was beautiful.
So
You know
what's
what?
going on here?
I would
know, I think maybe they
it's
hate
weird because
Spain.
It's
I mean-
them. It's them, right? I would say everyone just stop trying to do Breath of the Wild because they already did it, and for some
they're gonna
reason,
do it
everyone
again
who
next
tries
year.
to do it
Yeah.
does it worse
Except
instead
Sonic.
of better.
Sonic.
Yeah, they've sort of. They
worried
don't.
about
I don't
you.
think they understand.
We had the Sonic meal. It was a Sydney only thing at Harry. Have you ever been to Harry's Cafe de Wheels?
I
it's
saw
called-
the-
So it's like
called
it's a
Harry's
chain.
Cafe de
de
Wheels.
Wheels. I don't know why the "de" is in it, but does that mean it's Cafe
Fancy.
the Wheels?
Wheels.
Yeah, I don't
French
know.
wheels.
But so they do like pies and
On
hot
wheels?
dogs.
Is it like a house
Maybe
moving
the original
castle
ones,
situation?
yeah, I guess so. Like maybe like a million years ago,
Okay.
there was a Harry who had a cafe with wheels on it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, now he has a Sonic meal, and
Yeah, I saw it. It's like a Sonic hot dog
it
or
was a
something.
chili dog.
Right.
And there was so much fucking beans in that chili.
Yeah.
But, and onion rings on top of it for Sonic's golden rings, and then a blue milkshake that was just like an entire liter of vanilla ice cream with blue in it.
Blue Heaven.
Right.
And I ate one, and I felt so fucking sick. And I texted my friend
believe that.
who ate one too, and he said he just threw up. And then our mate Ruby Innes was
good.
exactly the same time I opened Twitter, and she said a photo of her like on the floor going, "I just ate the Sonic meal."
Oh, that was.
See, I wanted to go to Hungry Jack's to try the Call of Duty Modern Warfare burger.
God, of course you would.
But
What was on that?
Stop
did-
trying novelty meals.
Guns.
They're all gonna kill you.
Just a burger with a gun in it.
no, it's
No, just a burger with like a dead brown person.
Yeah, war crimes. Burger with war crimes.
CIA-funded burger.
I don't know what it was. I
Oh, is
can't
that too
remember.
far for you, Mr.
No.
Mr. I love military propaganda?
You should watch NCIS.
I'd love it.
It's military propaganda and police propaganda. It's the perfect combination of propagandas.
They've already made the good meals. So when they do a novelty one, you know it's just gonna be fucked.
What's the goodest meal?
Cheeseburger.
Good question.
Yeah, but what about cheeseburger with a gun on it?
Yeah.
Obviously, when that comes in, I will buy it.
Yeah, what if it was just
Cheeseburger?
a cheeseburger that someone shoots? And so it just got a bunch of bullet holes in it.
We're making.
Would that be better?
Yeah.
Would that be better?
Like a
Fuck's
donut.
sake. Like a donut.
Yeah,
That's what would happen if you shot
No, a
cheeseburger with a shotgun.
A cheeseburger with bullet holes in it is clear. A cheeseburger with just one hole in it, someone's fucked that cheeseburger. A dick spin in that.
What's
I
the
feel like
weirdest
only
food
Bec likes having me on the show.
Didn't you do that recently?
What?
What did you put your dick in?
You guys already did the what weird food have you put your dick in?
I did?
Yeah, you legitimately said that exact thing when Greg was on
I have like some secret fetish that I'm just have I brought this up before? I don't even remember that. But if there was one. That's so funny.
There's food in this. I keep seeing in the trailer.
What are you watching my every move? I have long COVID. I have brain damage for sure.
And yet you couldn't 100% Sonic Frontiers.
Different kind of brain damage.
He's got the kind of brain damage that lets him play video games. You've got the kind that makes you lie down a lot.
Yeah. How have you been?
Fine.
Yeah, there's food in it. The food gives you powers.
Powers.
You can make sandwiches in this game.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
You can do co-op with a friend and you can both make sandwiches together. And then
Keep going.
What's the deal with the sandwiches?
you eat a sandwich and then it's like, oh, you ate a meatball sub, so now rock types are more likely to show up.
Yeah.
Because they can smell the meatballs.
Really?
Yeah. Geodude loves those meatballs.
Geodude, what a character.
Yeah. If you were going to say anything about Geodude, you would say he's a character. So much personality in that one dude.
What does Geodude
You should
say?
do stand-up,
The
actually.
one who's ripped.
Yeah, he's a big rock.
He's a rock with
Not
muscles.
like he's got the. You like that?
What?
He loves it.
You love rocks that can
He
flex.
loves hunks.
You like hunks?
If I know anything
Where's
about
this
Evan, he
coming
loves
from?
hunks.
I don't know. I saw you running on a treadmill the other day. I'm like, Evan's a fitness guy.
You don't get ripped from running on a treadmill, I find.
Well,
You
maybe
lose
you're not
muscle
doing
from
it
running.
enough.
You lose muscle from running.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Cardio burns muscle too.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of a YouTube thumbnail I saw.
I brought this up.
Okay, new merch. That reminds me of a YouTube thumbnail I saw.
What was it? Can you let us know?
No.
Oh my God, Evan, dish, please.
The thumbnail said, Kanye said what?
You have to tell us. This sounds
Evan
sounds
saw-
juicy AF.
Evan saw a YouTube thumbnail and now he's like, did the Holocaust happen?
So it was like two pictures. It was like, I don't know. It was like something about I like ran for 30 days straight or something. Not straight. I did runs for 30 days, and then it was like on the left side it was like day 1 and the guy was like ripped, and then it was like day 30 and the guy wasn't ripped anymore. And that's what you were saying is
Yeah.
that running makes you
I
less.
don't need to read thumbnails, man. I lived it.
I was gonna click on it to be like, what the fuck's going on here? And I thought,
And then
Why
what
didn't you? Why didn't you click on it?
because Evan's trying to get me to click on it.
I was going
I'm
to
not gonna
click on
fall
it,
for that.
but I didn't.
Just because I'm interested in it? Get out
Well,
of here.
otherwise, he'd probably
I
be
can
able to tell you
still
about the
bring this up in
video
conversation.
instead of just the thumbnail. But here we are.
God, you must be so miserable. Just everything you're like, I'm not going to click on it just because I'm interested in it, just because that sounds like something I would enjoy
That's
watching.
right. I'd just be giving them
Evan
more
has
views.
depression.
Yeah.
Should I do? Never mind.
Should I eat
What's the point?
Should I eat the Call of Duty burger? No, I just won't.
You could do it at home. Put a gun in your burger at home. Cheaper.
Yeah, Evan's mum. But we have a gun in our burger at home. Hey, who wants presents?
Oh, yes.
Pokemon presents.
What?
I do.
Slightly less enthused.
Are these going to be like the Pokemon that we've heard of, or are these going to be like?
I'll make sure you get one that you don't have heard of, and everyone else can get one that they've heard of.
Okay.
Oh.
Right.
Should I roll them down the bench?
I'm going to throw them at everyone's heads.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Let me just do a quick little. Beautiful content. Okay.
They're nice colours.
So for Naomi, she's getting. Yeah, you can have this one. Bit of a dragon.
Yes.
Pink one for the
How
girl.
did you just caught that?
And
I feel like I'm one of the.
you missed it.
I missed it.
Been too much cardio.
I'm just glad it didn't hit the screen, to be honest.
Oh, sure.
My hand eye coordination.
10 grand for this
Yeah.
screen.
What have you got?
Oh my God, you're gonna love this.
Dude, that looks like a Charizard.
I got a Charizard.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's the cool one. Everyone likes it.
I like Charizard.
Yeah, you would.
Fire.
Basic ass.
All right, I'm going to open mine.
No, do it in turns. We're gonna see Naomi's one first.
Okay.
What is this? Are you like one of those like?
It's like a charger. So see how it comes a little clip,
Yeah.
and you put your phone charger in there. And
Oh. Wait, what do you mean it holds it?
it holds the.
So it's just
charger.
on the cord now.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, so it clamps your cord.
But what does it do? It's just there.
See, it's there like just hanging out on your phone charger.
Waiting for something to
Doesn't
set
that sound
fire.
like so much fun?
Wow. Thank God. Thank God they made this. Thank you so much, Levins. This is
You're
really
welcome.
beautiful stuff.
I mean, what's in your one?
I've got no idea.
Can you open it? Do you want to?
I'm opening it. I'm opening it.
He's done it.
Oh, it's a watch.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What the hell? I got a fucking plastic thing that hangs off your phone charger.
I've got something useful. I could use this. And it says on it, Pocket Monsters.
And he already has a watch.
And I already have a watch, but I can wear 2 watches now.
On the other hand,
Know that watch is going
What
to fit
Pokemon's
around
on it?
your jacked
But
wrist.
It's only gonna fit me.
This, what Pokemon is it? It's a, I mean, I don't know. It's green. It's got,
it's Grookey, everyone.
It's Groot.
do you just know that?
What's that?
Do you just know that?
He
by
was
looking at it?
one of the starters from Sword and Shield.
He's a grass monkey.
Yes, I remember the monkey.
Grookey.
That's great. Do you reckon it'll fit me?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
I have my doubts.
I'm not gonna help you. Because I'm angry.
What have you got against me?
Come on. Last week you asked me during the show, how's my gag reflex?
Which was a genuine question. And it didn't have to be a sexual thing. I didn't make it a sexual thing. Everyone else was like, well, it's... Anyway.
You sound like someone accused of sexual misconduct.
You can't say anything anymore.
It's just an organ. Wow.
That's very cool.
Good work, Evan. Look at you.
Like Ben
Yeah.
10, you got so many watches.
If I was in school, that still...
Is that
this
what
would
that
be so
show's
cool.
about?
Yeah, Ben 10 does every episode got a new watch.
He's got 10 watches.
yeah, 10 watches.
That's awesome. What have you got?
I've got a little, what's his name?
Oh, come on, Grace.
Lou someone.
Lucario.
Lucario, that's him.
I don't know what he does. Does he do something like, oh, he holds on to... You can,
My finger?
yeah, sure, it's a ring.
Or, it's a ring. Hey, that's cool.
Oh.
Glamorous.
Aww.
Kind of looks like he's holding on for dear life.
And you one. Oh. What
Yeah.
is that?
Oh, you got a Gengar.
And it's Gengar, it's summertime Gengar.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ah.
That's
Wow.
Aww.
They know how to do it, not like that fucking Xbox controller hoodie.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, he goes on my...
Gonzo likes it.
That's what he goes
What's
on.
this guy's name is? Gonzo?
Yeah.
Gonzo likes it.
Well, that is
Gonzo's way into it.
an indictment on that. Because he's a fucking freak.
Gonzo has really terrible taste.
Thanks, Levins.
You're welcome.
Did you guys bring gifts?
I brought this for Bec.
That's true. You
Yeah,
did?
yeah.
Not for you.
Naomi, did you?
I am
She's pleading the fifth.
poor. And these seem expensive, so obviously I can't compete with that.
Fair enough.
I'm also time poor, so I couldn't have done that. But I brought my sparkling personality.
Great, and we
But
appreciate
as we've discovered, I clearly have brain damage. So that's on ice too. Hello.
there any
Oh, and look who's
neurologists?
interested in me. Come here.
maybe we should wrap up the show.
Oh, look at this guy.
Look at him. Look at him.
He's
Isn't that
naked.
great?
What's the conclusion? Well, look, it's not for me.
Evan loves it.
Me.
I love the battles, but there's so much of this game
Evan's
isn't
changing
battling.
his name to Quaxley.
You've been playing it a bit, Levins.
Oh my God.
Enjoying this? Do you guys?
See, my son won't let me play it without him. But so what he
Are
went.
you itching to play it? You're,
got
He went, yeah, I like it. It's fun.
Quaxley and you have got the same hair. This
Look at this Quaxley. But he won't let me progress the story. So I'm doing a very cool dad move. When he's at school, I just go back to the areas and battle and catch wild Pokemon and level him up here.
just grinding.
Just grinding.
Nice.
Just grinding for my son.
Just
And isn't that a lesson for all fathers? Like a
Hashtag
dad in a
grinding for my
TV
son.
show.
Yeah.
I'm I'm grinding for us.
Your wife's like, could you bring some money into the family or?
What about you, Grace? You loving it?
Yeah, I haven't been playing it very long, and I haven't finished Arceus yet, so I might go back to that one.
Story in Arceus was so boring.
The
whereas
story
this
is
like,
boring, but the like catching is real fun.
And no one said hasta la vista.
No one said hasta la vista.
You can get away with a lot when every now and then a character goes, well, hasta la vista. Then. Whoa.
Ooh, where are we?
What about you, Naomi?
She hates
I
the
didn't even
Spanish.
bother to buy this one,
That's true.
but I also knew it would probably be expensive, and I probably wouldn't play a lot of it. So
Well, it's
really doing you a favour.
it's what is it, $69 at Big W?
Don't be like that.
Yeah.
Why Big
Don't be
W
like
of
that.
all the places to single out?
Because
Well,
it
I
was
think
it was the place where it was $69.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
They often have decent prices on new games, like the new releases.
Nintendo sent me a
glasses there
backpack
once.
with the game in it. So it was like
Oh, wow.
it had like the
That's why you're so
Pokémon
biased.
Scarlet. Yeah, it's true.
guy.
They paid me off.
This
They were like,
guy's-
we know you're going to be on Gamey.
Put a hashtag ad over his face,
Give
please.
this guy a backpack and a water bottle that says Pokemon Scarlet on it. That's the key to any man's heart.
They didn't even reply to my email asking for a review code, so.
This doesn't represent my opinion. I love getting backpacks.
Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are out now on Switch.
Evan, can we blur out all the fingers and ask for a backpack? Can you put
we-
over the top of the fingers, can we please have a backpack?
Give us a backpack.
Beck would love a backpack. She's done so much for you people.
And still,
you-
no ring.
For us or for Pokemon?
For Pokemon.
Pokemon.
For whoever works at Pokemon or does the Pokemon. No, she supports you. She has a jacket with Pokemon all over it.
What?
Was that?
She's doing sign language at us.
Oh, I could have.
But you have a
You
ring.
wanted to propose Grace now.
Oh.
With that ring.
I think it's supposed to go on your pen, but
I reckon it would fit.
Does it fit on your pen?
not really.
Dun, dun, dun,
Other hand,
dun,
Beck. Other hand.
Other hand.
dun, dun, dun.
Oh my god!
Finally, we got her wifed up to me.
Yeah, you can have this ring.
Yes.
Now that'll fit on you.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, right.
Just picked a team.
Other hand!
Oh, sorry.
Before we wrap up, we have a Patreon question.
You guys know it's every little girl's dream to get married, right? How do you
I've
not
heard
know
that.
which hand? Have you not seen any movies? I feel sick.
This week's question is from Death Wombat. If Pokemon were
That
real,
doesn't sound like a real name.
it's not. It's a handle or a nickname or something. If Pokemon were real, would you eat one? And which ones do you think would be the most or least delicious?
There's one in this one called Fido, and he's made of baked goods.
Yeah, these,
That sounds amazing.
And then he evolves into a hot dog, right?
oh,
That sounds amazing. I
Yeah.
want that. Get the olives out of here. Is there an olive Pokemon? There probably
just-
is.
They just love olives.
If they
Right,
were
okay.
real, we would definitely eat them
yeah,
as a society.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think the Magikarp has
I would
is
eat buckets
just for
of
eating.
muck backwards.
Yeah.
Buckets.
I don't think you realize what you're saying. It's actually really gross.
I think you could make a schnitzel out of the bird ones, like the Pidgey or something.
Oh yeah, you could schnitzel them up for
Yeah?
sure.
I don't like
Could be
fish,
good.
so I wouldn't be eating it.
That's not what schnitzel is.
I said Magikarp.
All right.
Listen to me,
You
women.
could make a battered Magikarp.
Uh,
like a
I
fish and
just said I don't want to eat fish.
I ate fish yesterday.
You could eat it. We could do tentacruel.
Even after all we've been through.
We could do tentacruel like calamari. That would be good.
Oh, yeah, great.
I'll eat calamari. I wouldn't love it though. Wouldn't be my first choice.
Well, what Pokemon
Well, I'm
would
just
you eat?
trying to. I'm just
guess
trying to give you
it's like
options
a-
at the fish and chip shop.
It's like a duck.
Would you eat Pikachu?
There's the quick Quaxley. You could eat Quaxley.
There's heaps of ducks.
Eat Quaxley.
Would you eat Sprigatito the cat?
No, I would not eat a cat.
Okay.
She's got morals.
What about Fuecoco, the crocodile lizard?
Is he?
That's a
Exotic.
crocodile
It's like
lizard?
a game,
I
yeah.
could not. understand what that thing was. I was like, that looks fucked. I don't want anything to do with it.
It evolves into a more like traditional-looking crocodile thing.
A traditional-looking crocodile, is it?
Yeah.
You could eat some crocodile now.
breeds
We could go to the
fire.
shops and eat some crocodile if you wanted.
Yeah, I've had a crocodile pie once.
Yes.
Does crocodile count as game?
Pie meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you asking me?
You do talk about crocodile.
I think
I
it's
wasn't.
I think
Levins is talking about crocodile.
I think it's a stringy meat.
Is it not game?
What else
Like,
is
Yeah, it's very fatty and sinewy. You got to cook it for ages.
What is that? Like kangaroo?
Kangaroo. I think
Kangaroo's
all
like,
of
yeah,
our
really
national
lean.
animals are fairly stringy.
Yeah.
Emu, possum, kangaroo. These are all creatures we eat.
When are they going to do an
Yes.
Australian Pokemon?
Is there a cow
With
one?
a kangaroo in it.
A cow Pokemon. There is
what I'd eat?
what's his name? Miltongue.
I would eat the
Tang.
main character of that
Barnyard on PS2.
video game.
Barnyard, yeah.
Did you eat the animals in that?
No,
No.
but because you were the animals.
You can just go.
That would be cannibalism, I think.
If you eat yourself, that's not cannibalism.
It's got to be cannibalism.
If you eat your own arm, is that cannibalism?
That's self-cannibalism.
A
That's
question for another day, I guess.
Which would be the least delicious then?
I remember David Sedaris got a cyst. He wrote about getting a cyst removed, and he fed it to a snapping turtle, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "No, that makes sense to me. I too would feed a cyst to a snapping turtle.
Isn't there like a Pokemon that's just a bomb? Like that would suck to eat.
Yeah,
Yes.
that would suck.
There's one that's just a magnet.
I mentioned muck before.
Muck seems like he would be bad.
Lemon said he would like.
Unless you made him
buckets.
like a stew, maybe. I don't know.
Stewed batteries.
Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can't be eating Mr. Mime. He's got a craft. He went to Goliath.
Did you eat Ryan Reynolds? Mr. Detective Pikachu himself? Nice Ryan Reynolds steak.
Would you eat Tom Walker, famous graduate of Goliath?
No.
A mime you know?
Yeah, he is.
Something to be up with that.
Oh yeah, it'd be bad news.
If I was eating Tom Walker.
You'd be
He'd
like
be stringy
in
and
that episode of Alone where she cuts the porcupine open and it's got all these weird white dots on it, and she's like, "This isn't good. Something's wrong with it." That's what would happen if you cut Tom Walker open.
be full of white dots,
Yeah.
like polyester balls, like, a
am I gonna
beanbag.
get sick? It'd be a real toss-up, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like the Sonic hot dog.
Because something's wrong.
I shouldn't have eaten that.
It's crazy that
seen
you
that coming.
ate it and your kid didn't. It feels like that's who it's for.
Yeah, it's crazy that I spend $500 a week on toys and he doesn't. None of them for him.
Hey, we have to thank
Getting
our
flexed on over here.
top patrons.
Some money.
Yeah, same. My same question.
Sell that, it's worth at least $6.
Adrian, Hernandez Arista, Amy G, Andre Agnew, Ben Zombie.
Andre Agassi.
That's the third time someone said that. It's Andre Agnew.
It's a different guy.
Blake Hannikin, Brand Wozni. Bring back Lena and I'll change this stupid username.
We haven't done anything to her.
No, we haven't done anything to her.
She's not-
But she hasn't been on this season, which, you know,
I
guess you
killed
could-
her. Is
Oh,
that,
okay.
do you think that has something to do with it? I murdered her in cold
Okay,
blood.
right. So
yeah.
they want to bring her back from the dead? Is that what they...
All right, next episode, seance. Let's do it.
Everyone has so many demands.
Cameron Fullwood, Chris Howell, Chris Potts.
Chris Pratt.
Which,
Chris Pratt.
What do you think of the new Mario trailer, everyone? Good trailer?
No.
Let's go.
I thought it was a fine trailer. I'm not
Don't you love it how all the men have really funny comedian voices, and then for the woman,
Did you see
she's
my
just,
tweet?
She's just a.
See my tweet about that?
Just a
Why
loose
would I see
woman.
the tweet about it?
I was ranting about this.
Oh, okay, right.
What were you ranting about?
Much like Australian television, you can have a panel full of male comedians and a woman they found off the street.
But
No female comedians in this country. Where could they be? Looking high and low. Couldn't find them.
What would your peach voice be?
I wouldn't.
Mrs. Hilarious.
It's not my area.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yes.
The other cast apart from
Comedian
Chris Pratt
Anya
are
Taylor-Joy. From the comedy to
Charlie
Queen's
Day,
Gambit.
Yes. He's good.
Jack Black,
Yes, he's good.
Does have very big eyes.
Seth
and
Rogen.
Michael Key,
Yep.
Was he
Seth
in it?
Rogen.
I recently
one?
saw Seth
Pratt?
Rogen in a movie
Fred
where he
Armisen.
said the end.
Fred Armisen is a cranky
All of
dog.
these men with decade-long comedy careers in character acting, and then Anya Taylor-Joy.
And what? She's from the.
She's like, come on, Mario, it's
Queen's
time to
Gambit.
kick some shell. Like, that's her peach voice.
Oh, I guess Parker Posey was busy.
Is Jennifer Coolidge not available? What's going on?
That was in the tweet as well.
Please read our tweets if you could. Support some women.
Well,
What would your peach
I'd rather
voice be?
money.
Read our tweets.
Well, if
You
you were
could be
Peach.
Peach.
If I could be Peach?
Yeah.
Mario Dorn! That's already better. That's just off the top of my head.
Do the rest of the Patreon shout-outs as Peach.
You should at least do.
Christian Sanchez! You just gotta add it. You know what I mean?
Right. Cool. David Bourne.
Yeah, just keep going.
Death
do you do the voice?
Wombat. Decay.
Just the concept of decay.
Oh, there you go.
Diatomic Blender? That's new. Dixie Dean 17, Gears, Izzy Klein, Latchington, Michael Flaherty, Mitch Rudolph, MJ, Nick Mason for president,
So true.
Oscar A, Robbie Proctor, Santeri Raikkonen?
You've
I don't know.
lost me on this one.
I just keep.
I've been
I think it's
disrespected by
Rican.
him
That's a
too
Street
many times.
Fighter move.
Sausages? Scott, how many eggs can you hold in your hand, McKeechin?
It's really quaint when like you go from that to just someone who just put their full name. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's just straight names. Sean Prague, Sunny Sanchez,
You don't know that they're straight. There's no way.
Siraj Pires, and Exed Neil. If you want to hear your name read out, jump on the Close Personal Friend Patreon tier over at gamergame.com/Patreon or patreon.com/gamergame.
Evan spits in every mug.
And for $5 more, you also get a mug. I think it's $25 US. You get
$10
you get a
more.
mug.
He'll fuck the mug.
Not fucking no mugs.
I'm not fucking no mugs! That should be the next sticker. But it's you, and you're like, well, you're like, why I order?
Fucking a mug in this economy?
Also, for $15, I'll read out your name in the show, but you just gotta send it to me.
Yeah, she's got the side hustle going on.
If they let you fuck a mug in Pokemon Scarlet, 10 out of 10 game of the year. Evan.
There's a mug
No, that would
Pokemon.
be. Is there a mug Pokemon?
Yeah, the mug Pokemon evolves into the teapot Pokemon.
Right. Okay.
Oh my
Once again,
God.
it's just crockery with ghosts in it. It's haunted
Give it up,
crockery.
Grace.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Fucking twee ass. Sick of it.
Naomi, do you have anything to
I'm gonna fucking weld you into a cottage.
Have you got anything on you want to plug?
Yep. Really got my twee ass.
No, I've got a Twitter and an Instagram. Oh, I'm going on an episode of Book Cheat that's live. That's soon.
Live. Whereabouts?
Nick Mason is also a guest.
Really?
That reminded me of it. Because they said Nick Mason for president.
Can people buy tickets? Is this a thing that people can
I think
do?
so.
Where can people find that information? Is that
Ask Dave Warnicky.
Ask Dave Warnicky.
I wouldn't ask me. That's as much information
I'll
as
put
I
his
have.
number up on
I
the.
don't even know what day it's on.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
the 10th?
You should check that.
I reckon it's the 10th.
It wasn't today, was it?
I don't think. I think they would have called. But he doesn't have my number, so.
Well,
And I don't really, and I have all my notifications off. There's really no way to contact
That explains a lot.
Grace, where can people find you?
I also have a Twitter and an Instagram and a TikTok now,
Wow.
against my will. It's at Grace
At
Jarvis.
against my will.
At Grace Jarvis, oh no. And my comedy festival show for next year is maybe on sale, although I haven't
When does that all go on sale?
made the
Or-
poster yet.
Okay.
So-
Are they on sale now already?
Some of them are, I think
What's the
so.
name of your show called?
My show's called This Is the Last Goldfish That I'm Going to Eat for You. It's about all the stuff I did as a kid to try and make friends because I didn't know I had autism.
Aww. Question is how?
How did she not know?
Just give it to you when you join Scouts, right?
Yeah.
Give you autism.
No, the certificate.
They don't need to give you
get a
autism.
certificate, right?
Everybody at Scouts has already got it. That's all of us. And I'm the one with girl autism being like, I gotta hold this together. I gotta get us not in trouble at the Scout camp.
Scout Olympics.
I gotta organise. We used to do this thing where we would like sit in the back of a ute and chuck phone books at people. Like,
Like,
Could really hurt somebody.
what were the people doing?
No, we would chuck them
They were
at,
not having
at their
autism.
houses. Like we were.
Oh, you were delivering.
We were delivering phone books,
Oh, well,
but we
that's
did it in the
different.
most dangerous way possible, where
Okay.
no one was wearing a
Oh,
seatbelt,
right.
and we were chucking.
I thought this is like an act of violence you inflicted on the town.
Yeah,
It's
it's-
Friday night.
It was in theory an act of charity.
Let's go phone booking.
It's like cow tipping.
Yeah. It was also. It was on a Friday night. Because where else would we be?
Have you ever caught a phone book with the back of your head before? What's the,
I've caught a canoe with the back of my head.
was it thrown from the back of a
It's
ute?
impressive.
Yeah, actually. Oh, I got hit in the head by a lot of stuff in the Scouts, and also touched a lot by people who don't understand personal space. But I'm fine. So,
Sounds it.
what have you
Good-o.
got? What have you got going on?
What do you got going on, Levins?
I'm
much.
I'm on Levins Online is my handle,
Uh-huh.
and I'm on TikTok, 200,000 followers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and 2005.
It's good.
Chuck them over here.
Good. I'll give you a couple. You want a few of them?
Yeah, chuck them over.
I'll give you. Follow Friday.
Wait, 200,000 followers or 2,000 followers?
200,000 followers.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a man who's supporting his family.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, one shitty toy at a time. And
What is that? Levins Online? Is that?
At Levins Online, and yeah, accidental TikTok superstar, I guess. You know.
Yeah.
Is there any other kind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cut that out.
One day you're just not on TikTok, and the next day, you know. I
I
don't
want to
know.
die.
I'm going to be hosting the For You Festival on Channel 9.
Okay. You can't
I'm
just
going to be saying that.
slap a bunch of words together.
I'm going to be saying that. It's going to be my. I'm the okay guy. Every before they cut to the commercial, I come out and I go, okay.
It's good. It works.
Well, that just happened.
Yeah.
You're the representative millennial.
I'm DJing at a bunch of music festivals this year. There's been no music festivals for 3 years, and they're coming back, baby.
Yes.
Think of all the cool STDs you can get this summer.
Do they have any new ones?
I'll let you know in February.
I don't think there's any new ones, but I think syphilis is back.
Ooh.
It's the new syphilis.
It's back in a big way.
Yeah.
That's great. That's the one that makes you crazy, right?
Yeah.
Let's all just start accusing each other of having syphilis.
What's the one that
That's
koalas have?
gaslighting.
Chlamydia.
Chlamydia.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not very big this year, but who knows?
Everyone's already had it.
Easy to get rid of.
Right.
I haven't
is
had it. That makes
syphilis,
it
to be
sound like
fair.
I've had it.
I'm
I've had
waiting.
a lot of friends who've had it.
Cool. Well, let's. What a great place to end it.
Do you think that was good?
The show.
We haven't ended it yet.
I thought that was a good episode.
Let's all end it
That's
together.
fine. I had fun.
Why don't we end it and then we can talk about
Why
it?
I was
we
like,
just
we
end
could do a
everything?
debrief in the show.
Yeah, we're into the post-show chat
Debrief.
now. No, we should just end the show. Really, we should just end the show.
Look, if you want to.
Dex
And then we can have a post-show chat to the Twitch people. If you're watching,
This
if you,
show is
you watch-
being streamed live on Twitch.
we always live stream it on Twitch, so you can go and if you want to see, you know, all the conversation, you know, like the debrief after the show, then you can.
If you want to request that I get my tits out, get in that chat.
Yeah, or in the comments below. There's just a lag time on that because she's on. Anyway,
I don't know when she's going to read it or I write down the means with which she'll get the tits to you as well. Otherwise it's going to be so confusing.
Locked bag at Crow's Nest.
hey, thanks so much for watching. We will catch you again next week.